Why dating double standards exist. The idea of fairness and equality seem compelling. The idea that all people are created equal and are treated fairly under the law seems very self-evident. Double standards seem to break these rules, that some people play according to some rules and other people get to play according to other rules. This idea of two different sets of rules seems to violate our innate sense of fairness. But what about double standards in dating? Is this a symptom of inequity, or is there something else going on? In this video, we'll explore the idea of double standards in dating and show why it is actually a very natural and healthy thing. A long time ago, long before we had evolved into humans, proto-humans split along gender lines. Consider any other animal in the world, your favorite animal. Whatever animal you are thinking of, that animal is different from humans in one key area. And that is, whatever animal you are thinking of, that animal, males and females, both go after the same kind of food. But for humans, or rather proto-humans, we split along gender lines. Way back in the day, the food that men acquired and the food that women acquired were different. Men hunted, and that got us protein and fat. Women gathered, and that got us fibrous roots, nuts, berries, tiny insects, or whatever else they could scrounge up. This meant that those ancient proto-humans could live in twice as many areas. Another thing happened to humans way back in the day, and that is our brains got really big really quickly. So big that a human baby is utterly helpless for at least 3 years, which means that raising a human baby is extremely costly in terms of time and effort. But that was okay, because while the men were out hunting, the women were gathering and watching all the kids in the tribe. Men evolved to be effective hunters. Women evolved to be effective gatherers. Men have long-range vision with very weak peripheral vision. Women have very short vision with very wide peripheral vision. Women talk a lot and about everything. Men, not so much. Both men and women evolved to be perfect for the job that Mother Nature gave them. We can even say that this gender-based division of labor that happened way back in the day was the origin story of the masculine and the feminine. So what would the ideal woman be according to the male instinct? A woman that showed plenty of signs of youth. Why youth? Because men that had randomly programmed genes that made them attracted to women with signs of youth would have more babies and pass more of those same genes into the future. When you start having babies with a younger woman, you have more time ahead of you to make more babies and therefore more copies of those genes that are attracted to signs of youth. And critically, a woman who hasn't already been with another man. Why is this important? Because ancient men that were only attracted to young virgins would make more copies of themselves compared to men that were attracted to women that they had to share with other people. What about women? What would the ideal man be according to the female instinct? A guy that showed consistent and high levels of productivity. The guy who had all the signs or characteristics of somebody who could successfully take care of her future babies. So in a very shorthand way, we can say men are attracted to women that show signs of health and youth. Women, on the other hand, are attracted to signs of productivity. Now, what are signs of health and youth? Clear skin, symmetric face, slim body, flat stomach, perky breasts. It's no wonder that this precise look is what women go for when they wear makeup, high heels, and even get plastic surgery. What are signs of past and continuous levels of high productivity? Leadership skills, anything that resembles alpha status, quick thinking skills, resilience, self-responsibility. So what's the takeaway? All else equal, women would like a guy who is taller rather than shorter, more confident rather than less confident, stronger social skills rather than weaker social skills, more intelligent rather than less intelligent, higher ambition rather than lower ambition, comfortable being at the center of attention rather than less so. What about men? All else equal, men would prefer a woman who is younger rather than older, slimmer rather than not, lower body count, ideally 0 rather than higher body count, shorter than him rather than taller than him, more likely to deeply appreciate his wealth-generating capabilities rather than less so, more interested in taking care of a healthy, happy family than her own career. Keep in mind, these are not suggestions about what should happen. These are based on the raw, instinctive desires of men and women based on our long evolutionary history. The ideal woman for men is as feminine as possible. The ideal man for woman is as masculine as possible. Why is this so controversial today? Because many people today would rather live in a world they think should exist than the world that actually does exist. Many people would rather make the world conform to them rather than making themselves conform to the world. But whether you are a man or a woman, check your own desires. If you could find the perfect partner, what would they be like? If you want to become the perfect partner, you know what to do. Be more feminine if you are a woman, and be more masculine if you are a man. This isn't easy, particularly in today's train wreck dating culture. But these instincts are ancient and were calibrated over millions of years in the unforgivingly harsh laboratory of natural selection. This is who we are. Embrace this and prosper. If you want to learn more about human nature and how you can thrive in today's environment, please visit mindpersuasion.com. Check out the links below. And because we make videos almost every day, please subscribe so you can continue to learn more. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching.